Hello everybody, I'm back. Today is an extra stream because I felt like doing some more stuff. And as you can see, some stuff has cluttered up my desk again, as it does, because at the end of the stream my desk is empty and all the places in the house where there is empty space, clutter ends up. So that is actually a thing. Let's see what I want to do today. I had hoped somebody would be online already to help me pick out what to do. But put some stuff to the side first anyway. Alright, I got my two pliers that go in the corner where the pliers live, and my thing. A bowl of wood glue, but it is actually practical. Although I could still use some of it. I actually have a bottle of thinned out wood glue, so I could see if it needs filling up. It doesn't really matter how thin it is. Don't know if it will open up though. Also need to write something down. Also need to write some other things down. Somebody who helps me every so often asked me to. She helped me with getting things done. So she asked me to write down what I did during the day. So for an entire week, I am not good with what's important and what's not, so I wrote just everything down. No, actually that's incorrect. write it down before I forget. At that time, I can talk English and write Dutch at the same time. I usually can't talk and write at the same time anyway. Alright, I wrote it down. Let's see if we can do something with it. I don't want it to open up while it's on its side, because there's quite a decent amount of liquid in here. Although, maybe the pliers will help me, although they're not that big. Not that big pliers. It seems to be a bit stuck. No people in here? No. Alright. Let's see. So many things I need to do in here. Pointy pliers? No. Don't feel like just leaving it. I mean, it's quite a big thing. An old blade, so I'm not gonna cut myself anyway, pointing this direction, but it's also fine if it breaks. It makes weird noises. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if there's space in here. So I can probably. Yeah, I can probably add some. I'm gonna. Yes, this is a boring chore. Yes, these are the things I do on a daily basis. I save the leftover bits. This is not that much, so it's probably gonna be fast. That's also the reason why I'm streaming on a camera now, because I needed a lot more time to actually finish up the little things I'm doing around the house. Yesterday I actually made a hat for a little baby. I have some daily activity center I go to actually get out of the house on Tuesdays. And the stuff I make they sell, but one of my colleagues, her sister had a little girl not too long ago, and she asked me to make her a hat, and she provided the yarn. So I made a little pink baby hat. I don't know anything about babies, but she provided the yarn, and I looked on the internet for sizes, and it said about 33 to 40 centimeters for the first time. Then I just made it by the tip of my pants, because hats are not that complicated. And it had a pointy tip somehow, so I made it a little bow to make it not that pointy looking. And I think it's nice. She is gonna get it on Friday. I just left it there because I'm not there on the other days, and she's there on Friday. And I hope she's gonna be happy with it. Probably all the other people liked it, but you don't know how her sister feels about it. But at least I tried. I was actually quite happy with the result. I just flew it by the seat of my pants. I have been thinking about it for a little while and looking at patterns, but a hat is not that complicated. It's just a little bowl. So I did a little crochet try and measured out the size of my test piece of fabric, And that's at 1 stitch with the specific yarn and specific crocheting needle I was using was 1 centimeter accidentally. So I figured I'd get about a decent amount of stitches. And that was all good eventually. So apparently I am decently good at that. It looked very pretty. It looked very irregular. It was freaking like a machine. And I also made it just as fast. I just started it at, I don't know, 10 in the morning. Put a little test piece of fabric and just ran through and kept crocheting. Well, we are supposed to have a break. I might have, yeah, I was later than 10. I started at 11, I think. I feel like this one's not closing. There we go. Yeah, it's much better. Alright. Let's see if it leaks. No, it does not. Right. Alright, it does not. Good. That's all I want for my wood glue. For it not to leak. Alright, this can go back. I will clean out this thing later. I like the little baskets, although I already have one. The baskets that have bins. I don't know. These things. They're always used for something. But I already have one, so I might throw one out. But two don't take up much more space than just one. So let's leave this one here. I'm gonna put the words are hard today. Okay. I'm gonna put this thing in water. I will rinse it out later. Throw it. This one can go. As usual, clean up stuff first. I can actually do something. I could play Rimwall again though. I would like to play Rimwall again soon, but I have too much stuff to do at the moment. I got a lot of stuff on my plate. Surprisingly enough. Piece of cardboard goes with the hot melt glue gun. Just because otherwise next time I use it I'm gonna have to find a piece of cardboard because it leaks. So I might as well just keep it with it. Although the leftover bits, leftover glue bits are different. Alright, we have a giant drawer. Well, it's big, which is full of nonsense. I should organize at some point. Sorry about the loud noise. But unfortunately, I don't really have the space to organize it because I need to finish my little projects that I have lying around. Alright. Alright. What shall I do? I have a lot of stuff. I will put things away. Put that in there. I need to fix something because last time I was working on the coat and let's see. I had 2 buttons and while I was fixing up a lot of stuff I realized I had I thought I had 2 many buttons, but then I realized I needed one more, so I figured I'd have 1 spare button. And then I just washed the thing and hung it up to dry, and then realized I actually needed 1 more button on the top of the thingy collar. I thought it had lower. First one was lowered down, which is fine, but it also needed a back button. These are so cute. These are such cute buttons. Don't know where I took them from. Apparently I could take them from something, because otherwise it wouldn't be in that little thingy. I did have a skirt that had the green buttons. I might have pulled them off that skirt. But the front buttons of that coat have a tiny back button to probably make it more sturdy, presumably. I know where this is from. Alright, so I thought I'd seen one of those little back buttons as well, but I don't really remember. Oh, tiny, tiny, cute buttons. Could organize this a bit better. Do I need these things? I think it might have been in here somewhere, just lying around. All of these things. These things are. I think these might be actual silver or silvered, at least. Alright, so I need a tiny, little shiny button. This actually has a screw or a pin. Oh, I might actually be able to use this. Oh, let's keep it solid. I need something with a button. A jeans button. Isn't this the same as the other one? Looks alright. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, I had one other one. Alright. Something like this, but I think it should be 4. Actually, I have more of those kind of buttons. It should have 4 holes. Yeah. All this stuff. Because the little button had 4 holes as well. There are so many different little buttons. Oh, this is a beautiful button as well. But I want this one, so something like that. Don't know why these are in the baggie. Put them back in the baggie. Oh, this is one of those as well. These look like they should be in here, actually. No. Stuff fell out. Hey, Luna! Yeah, I'm doing fine. Actually, had a very productive day today. Not really oriented on the topic, but quite productive. How are you? And yes, I should organize these buttons better. I am well aware. There are buttons and buttons. Hey! Gonna donate blood? Nice. Is this your first time donating blood, or have you donated blood before? Exciting, scary. Scary, I think. I don't know. Some people don't care. Some people are not good with needles. I don't mind needles, but I would be kind of scared if you're giving a decent amount of blood. Because it's still tough on your body. Especially the first time would be getting used to. Is it busy? A lot of people giving blood, or a lot of people working there? Nice. Well, it's a good thing, but yeah, I can understand. Too busy. These things are ugly. Ugly button. Oh well. Even ugly buttons are allowed to be. No, I don't think any of us do. Any of us introverted folk. But just think, they're scared as you are of them. Or not, I don't know. Button, button, button. All the buttons. What the hell? The button. Is it common to give blood where you are? Is that a thing a lot of people do? Is it something you get paid for? Or is it free? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, good. I just mean in your... Yeah, I don't know. The people you talk to on a daily basis. Or every so often. Do they give blood? Or is it just busy on the location? Why do I feel like I need another button? Oh, these are so cute. Can't use them for anything though. More buttons. 3 blood donating thing is good. You'd figured you'd do it too. You felt like you had to. I'm just curious. Because I feel like I should too, but nobody I know has given blood, so I'm kinda hesitant. I also take medications, so I don't really know if that makes it possible or not, so although I could easily find out. I'm fine with needles, so that's that's a plus. All these buttons are family heirlooms. So many family buttons. Where does little brown buttons? Also apparently family heirloom matchboxes. Oh well. I'll check out leftover buttons later. I have collected most of the actual buttons. This is the same as one in this book. Why is it all messed up? I need to organize this at some point. I hate this. It won't work for me though. I know I have a button that belongs to this one. Oh well, I can't find it. Meetings. Alright. That ain't gonna happen. Oh well. Figure it out at some point. Somebody once put them on a string. Probably me actually. This shouldn't be the thing that has the right button for it, but might be similar. I don't know why I put them on a string. It doesn't really matter. I could have just done anything else with them, but apparently I felt like putting them on a string. I do have a lot more of these little pillboxes. These buttons are so nice. I actually feel like I remember the shirt they're from. Wow, that is a tactile memory that just came up. A very nice green silk shirt. That is a fascinating memory. Alright. Alright. Done with memory time. I would like to take off the little buttons though. And I would rather not have to... I don't know, make such a mess. We have a button that looks like this. Is this the same? Yes, that means we don't need these buttons. Is it the same or similar? We only have these two buttons that I actually might be able to use. So let's or are they the same? This one actually looks like the original. It looks very similar. I just need one specific button, or at least one button that looks a lot like the button that I need. Come on, button. I used to try to organize the stuff, which is probably the reason why it's on a... This one's smaller though. These are all smaller. I need these two buttons. I need the buttons! Actually, the wire is free. Alright, good. Just take them off and hopefully put the little heart button back. There we go. Alright, this was not the thing I wanted to do. I just needed to check because I realized I needed to have another button, which apparently I didn't. A bit of water because I don't want to put my fingers in my mouth because this stuff is all old. Old-ish shit, to be honest. And from a gross ass house. There we go. Buttons go back in the button box. This one as well. Remember that shirt. That is crazy. That is crazy pants. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one. These things to the side. Actually, this one I don't really need. This is a funky looking button. I need the regular thing. Alright, I'm gonna get myself a little baggie. Or actually, I'm just gonna steal a little baggie from any of these. Because I have spare baggies, and I might as well consolidate them. One big baggie. Think this is big enough? Yeah, it's big enough. There we go. Don't know why they're together, but they are now. Well, they were, but now they are one little baggie. Let's get these buttons where I can remember that they're here. There are a few the same, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one can join as well for the next project. Alright. Alright, I have found possibly the button I was looking for, and not too bad. For the code I was fixing up a little while ago. And if I can't really no, sentence. I can fix it up as best as I can, but at some point it just needs to go. So this is what I can do. I will be right back. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. It feels grimy. Alright. Is somebody still watching the stream? Or are you at the blood bank, Luna? I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I'll show you what the options are actually. I have 3 options, I believe, of things to do. This giant stack is a pile of clothing that needs fixing that is going to leave after it has been fixed. Oh, I needed to write something else down as well. But I don't fit it anymore. This little thing is a nightgown, which I tried to make smaller because it was too big quickly. And I can make it unsmall, but it does belong with a few other things, so I don't think that's the highest priority. Although I could just finish it and look. Find the things it belongs to. Let's start with that. Where's the plastic baggy I just had? There you are. This is an easy one. It just needs fixing up, or it needs undoing of the little C. It's a very shitty seam I made. But it was too big. It might actually fit me now, but I don't wear anything like this anymore in bed. Actually seems fairly cold. Oh, I did part of it actually properly. That's a lot more work. Oh well. All the other things need things done to them, so that's a lot more work. I could also pick up one of the other projects that I am going to keep, but also need some work done, some of them more than others. The hole patched, a couple of holes patched, and it might be kind of boring. Oh well. And another project is finishing up the crocheting I was doing for the tulips, because I started quite a few more. I think 2 more tulips, and I would like to try to sell them on Etsy, but I need to finish them first. I was gonna do that on stream, so I could crochet, I could repair some little things, or I could apparently I actually did do something with it. That's unfortunate. That's a bit messy, lady. I might need to properly fix this at some point. Because I thought I just folded it over, but apparently I actually did an actual seam. And I actually cut it, which makes a whole lot of difference. Oh well. I have a machine to fix that. And then it would just have a boring seam in the middle. That's fine. But this is not gonna go out anyway. I need to find the other 2 things that belong with it. So let's take out this one seam and then prepare it for the next job, because I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh dear, I actually been sewing properly apparently. Yeah, all the other stuff's out. So yeah, I have so many little projects that I never finished. And some of them actually been able to use without finishing up, so that's probably fine. There we go. I don't know how this thing's called. There we go. At some point, apparently, I have been very much more thin and very much more big. Well, I never was I ain't fat. Every time I say to people I need to lose weight, they look at me in disbelief, but I actually have a BMI that is too high. But people are used to chunky ladies, so they don't really see me as fat. And I am not. I just need to make sure I don't gain any weight specifically. And preferably lose a little bit. I would prefer to lose more, but you know, I like food too. Tasty food. So we shall see. I am actually quite glad. Last year I have been moving more, mostly walking, and I have not actually properly taken care of my diet. And still, I actually have not gained any weight except for the holidays. So apparently, as long as I keep up this amount of physical exercise, I can eat reasonably bad without gaining any more weight, which is good. That's a good baseline to have. I didn't really go crazy, but I did every so often felt the desire to get something very sugary and eat it right away, once a week or so. And I still had not gained any weight, except for the holidays, of course, which I promptly lost because I felt like shit at the start of this year and couldn't really eat. But now I'm feeling better at this particular moment, and now I'm starting to eat too much again. That's what you get. But I think it can be, as long as the plan is to walk a little bit more this year as well. A friend of mine also needs to move more, so we are trying to actually get him walking with us. But unfortunately, he has not wanted to, but it also has been very shitty weather, so that might also not help. I have been walking quite a bit more, although I am having trouble not getting blisters, or if I walk for longer pieces. Don't mind walking longer, but the soles of my feet do. Apparently, I did get better new shoes, and you shouldn't walk long distances on new shoes, of course. So I'm trying to work them, or whatever it's called, and walk little bits at a time on them. But otherwise, I'm walking quite a bit more. I'm not losing weight. The weird thing is, last year, like I said, I just had a hankering for food sometimes. So usually when I was walking my newspapers or something, and then I got some donuts or some other sugary thing because I felt unpleasant and I wanted some sugar. So that was once a week something, and the other things I was eating was also not that great. That's what you get with life sometimes. But I did not gain any weight, but every week I was either heavy or light. And that made about 2 to 4 pounds of difference, which was odd. This year I have been not eating too much junk food and snacking on too much sugar. Like I said, it switched every week on the dot. Either was 74 kilos about, or 72. And just every week. 1 week 74, 1 week 72. With little changes in between. This year I haven't been eating that much crap during daytime. But I've been drinking more alcohol. But my weight is very stable now. It is 72 points something on the dot. Only switches like 100 grams every week. I have no idea what has been going on. Don't know why. Eating regularly would... I mean, if you would gain weight from eating crap, yeah, I would understand. But I would also lose the weight again the next week. So I think it might be a fluid issue. But I didn't really do anything specific, so you would think it'd be stable, maybe bad, but stable at least. But yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing. It's also very confusing that it has stabilized. I would have expected it to just be a thing. The 1 week moon is there, so I'm lighter, and 1 week the moon is on the other. For example, the moon. I don't know what caused it, so might as well. And the other week the moon was on the other side, so it was heavier. I don't know. Might as well. But now it seemed to have stabilized. Or it has something to do with sugar. I feel like I don't feel well with sugar. Today, well, not just sugar actually. Processed, whatchamacallit? Processed starches as well. This afternoon I had sugary things for breakfast, but not too much. And some fat as well. And then for lunch I had soup with a lot of pasta. A lot of veggies, a lot of pasta. And after the soup I just fell asleep. And I have that sometimes. Usually if I eat too much. Or too much sugary things. And now it just happened, and then I woke up, and then I was feeling so shitty. My back hurt like hell. And it does that sometimes. I still haven't figured out what. Probably the physiologist, the person who makes me do exercises to keep me healthy and stretchy, says that I'm, without noticing, probably just stressed, and that I should stretch more, which makes sense because every time she tells me to stretch and I stretch, I feel like I haven't done that in like ages, and it feels very nice, and finally blood gets to certain joints again. But on the other hand, I feel like it is also mostly random. It just happens. Sometimes I don't stretch for ages because I always forget, and then I feel fine. And sometimes I stretch. I don't stretch for ages, and sometimes I don't stretch for ages, and I feel like shit. And I see her every 2 weeks, so it's not like that's the difference. Almost done. Alright, I could do, let's see, some interfacing, or I could do something else. I think interfacing needed to have the iron thing. I don't want to go get it, though. Probably gonna try to fix some pants. But I'm getting sleepy. It's too early for sleeping though. Random rant. But I did look up at the internet, because I do know I tend to fall asleep after a lot of sugary things or starchy things. And the timing made me think back pain was also caused by the same reason. I'm not that much into alternate medicine because it all seems like mumbo jumbo to me, but sometimes they might be right. And the internet said sugar causes high blood sugar causes micro infections in the body and is a cause for all sort of inflammatory diseases. All right, this is as far as we're gonna get with this one. And diabetes can actually cause inflammatory diseases, apparently. I don't know, but it might. But I don't have diabetes. I don't have any, any diabetic symptoms. Just feel shitty after eating too many sugars. Weird thing is my body still wants the sugars though. Alright, this thing is nice. I could iron it. Actually, this one's fine. It's one of those very old overseas pants. I thought the bottom would be shitty, but it's fine. I could iron it, but it is actually fine to be honest. Alright, that one can go. Put it down here. This one is actually used, so it is broken down. I would like to give this a good home. Same goes with this one, because I love all these old pants. This one is huge, but I just don't fit it anymore. The bottom of the pants are huge, but the top is way good skin for me. This one as well. This is the tiny skirts. What did I want to do with the tiny skirt? Why is the tiny skirt here? Do I need to iron the tiny skirt? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's iron the tiny skirt. And I don't think anything else needs to be done with it. Then we'll go to this pants. Iron with pants. Add it anyway. Yeah, this one's fine. This one can go. Okay, took a lot less work, to be honest. Alright. 3 of 6 pieces of clothing didn't need anything done to them. Now I have 3 pants. I don't wanna do anything with them. But I'm gonna have to, because I told myself I needed to. Let's start with the black one. That should be this one to do. Alright, I am not good with making pants short. Let's see how it is supposed to look. Not that interesting. I could just put them on. These pants. I don't know if I actually wore them. I think my mama wore them. Although with the white, I can't recall her ever wearing the white. Might have been one of my friends. Or I might have worn it. But I can't imagine not wearing it until it got completely busted. Because I tended to actually do that with the pants and stuff. And yes, the bottom of the pants are busted, but I mean, the rest are fine, so. Alright. Let's see, what do I need to actually get this done? I feel like I need more space. I also have a lot of stuff stacked on that side and some stuff on that side as well. This one can go in that little box. Actually, the other button is in there as well. Alright, that's one thing down. This one can go there. Try to... Because I feel like I need something to lay this down. Because then I can actually make a pants. I'm sleepy. Gotta take a nap. No. I hate doing this. And now the question is, why am I doing it? Because I don't want to throw these things out. I want to give them a good home. I have a lot of clothes that I don't much care for, but these pants are the things I grew up with. And they've been in a box for ages. And somehow lately these pants have becoming popular again. So they might actually be able to find a good home. But that does mean that I need to give them the best chance. I could just put them on something like Craigslist, but in the Netherlands, for free. Then there will be someone who takes them. But I don't know if they'll take them just because they're free, or because they actually want them. And it's gonna be a bit of a pain to actually find somebody nearby, because I don't want to send pants. So either I can fix them or photograph them. Let's see. Sleepy. What else is on this desk? A whole lot of nothing. I'm trying to clear out more spaces to put stuff. Actually, could put those things there, but I need them more often than I can actually reach them. Let's see. I did get a lot more yarn, so I have a lot of planks stacked over there, and there's a lot of office supplies and yarn on them, and stuff like that, the fabric in boxes. And lately I got a lot more yarn, so I needed to add a box, and now it doesn't fit anymore, so I tidied up a few other places to put all the stuff in, but it hasn't really found its place yet. Let me see if I can organize some stuff. I do have some stuff that I don't need that often, which might need to place something behind the behind the stand of my microphone, so it might be audible. Or not. This fits. Sideways. That fits. Not well, but it fits. Alright, that's one down. Big thing. Yes. Perfect. Some space left. It's always dirty here. I could probably put these two little baskets in there. It does not currently help me much. This one with just yarn or whatever. Yes, and actually perfectly. This is one with small, pretty fabrics. This is actually in fabric I wanted to make a summer dress out of. But I never got around to it because I'm not good at making summer dresses. I don't know. Sewing in general, not good enough at to actually finish it perfectly. Alright, this is all other crap. I need to decide. This is garbage, literally, although not important garbage. Alright, let's put this thing to the side and decide what else I need to do with the things in the boxes on the desk. Right, I got myself a box right here. And there are clothes in there. Clothes that I need to fit, I think. And a little project that I don't want to look at. Right, mostly clothes that I need to fit. I am not going to fit them now, so I might as well just be put somewhere else. It would be a smart place to put them. Not here. Oh, you can live on this box for now. Alright. So I'm not down. I still have a stack over there. I might just walk through it. Yeah, I'm planning to throw it on the floor. Although I need the sewing machine, I was gonna put it in front of the sewing machine. Put it in front of. Oh. I had been picking up too many things from storage and trying to organize them, which is good. To get less stuff. You make it hard on myself. Do things. I don't need this anymore. This was garbage. I thought it might be useful, but I don't need it anymore. There we go. Alright. And actually, what belongs in the other box? This one and this one belongs there with the projects in it. What actually belongs in this box? Because if it fits, hopefully it does. Because we need it for that little tulips. I guess I'm gonna finish it. This is basically the box where my latest projects live that I don't need. The stuff that I do need for my latest projects lives in the bag that I carry around, so just so I can use it. And these are the spare things. It's the next skein of yarn that I'm gonna crochet leaves with and stuff. Alright, that's the next one. I also heard a cat in front of the door. I'm gonna rinse out this thing. Words are not today. Today is not for us. I'm gonna rinse out this one just so I can close up the thing again. Fine. Put it away. I'm kind of perpetually afraid that it will fall over. Water. Alright, be right back. The cat will probably come in, but you can't see him because he's not allowed on the desk. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've rinsed out the thing and talked to my boyfriend a quick sec. He was in the kitchen drinking his fiber supplement, so I'd figure I'd take one as well. Because we don't really get enough fiber in our diet. It is lukewarm water with fiber in it. And I have to drink another cup of water after this. It's lukewarm because it's easier to chug. Unfortunately, it also makes the fiber swell up faster, so at some point it will become goopy. And I don't really mind goopy, but at some point it becomes slimy as well. So I'm gonna check it. Almost done. I finally got it finished before it got goopy. Or at least before it got slimy. I like goopy. They taste like porridge, but I don't like slime. Gonna get myself some more water. Right, better. I'm going to myself of water off screen, because why not? Alright, I might finish up the pants, but I could also try to make some pillowcases, because I have a lot of fabric. I don't want to say this. Bedding always breaks down too fast. So usually if I have broken down bedding, I make it into little rags like this. But I'm starting to get a giant ass pile of little rags. Don't know what this is here. Go somewhere else, please. So, and I hit that I don't have enough pillowcases, so I try to. With this last one, it only got worn down. This last sheet only got worn down in a specific place. So I decided to take part of it and make it into pieces of thing. But take the other part and try to make new pillowcases out of it, because I need more pillowcases. I did keep all of these. I don't really know why. I only needed 1 or 2 for the size. The other ones can just go. So let me check if these 2 pillowcases, all my pillowcases are pretty much the same. But if I actually finish this up, I could just, not really, but this one sucks, so I'm gonna keep one of these 2 for its size and throw out all the other ones. So I'm gonna have to tear them to little bits again, because as you can see, they are completely and utterly worn through for most of them. So let's see which one of these is the least worn through. I think this one, but I'm not sure. Not that it really matters. Let's keep this one. These ones can go. This one goes to the side. This one is the example, and this one is gonna be torn into shreds, just like I did a little while ago. These ones are also completely worn through. At some point everything gets worn through. Let's tear them to little bits. The other side is okayish. I might actually be able to use it. Is it still doable? It is actually fairly thick. I might be able to put them together. I just need more pillowcases, and I don't want to keep buying the damn thing. Because it's annoying. Annoying the hell out of me. Having to buy new ones again. Let's take the front off. Or do I want to keep it together? If I can actually take off one, no matter how I do it. Tear that fabric. Alright. Yeah, it should be clean. I think I smell a cat, which is odd. But that's what you get. I also need to shower, but I shouldn't be as bad as to be smelling. Alright. What time is it anyway? Right, this needs to be shredded. And this needs to be shredded. And if I want to make this into an entire pillowcase, I probably could. And I would have just one gray pillowcase, but on the other hand, I mean, I have all kinds of crap. That's probably fine. That does mean I have to tear it apart and put this one on there. And it does not have a fold overy bit. I have no idea how it's called. No, it is a thing. So it would line up like kind of like this. And I would have to use this part for the fold over bit. Which means I would have to keep it on until I have a little bit more, I think. Yeah, just a little fold over part or stuff. Let's leave it for now. Take out the middle part for now. The unfortunate thing of these kind of projects is that they only give more space once they're all done. So if I decide that I want to keep some bits and bobs, it's not going to help me much until I actually do something with them. Don't fall apart, please. I need you. You. Just need the middle part to be gone. Although this is mostly worn down as well. I have no idea how to actually make it into a purple pillowcase. I could make it a little smaller, but these are actually fairly short, which is a shame. But just call it a day and cut it. I'm trying to make something out of it. But let's just give it a try. I prefer to make a pillow over fixing up pants. Those are just basic squares. I should be able to do that. Me as my not that much experienced sewer should be able to make pillowcases. Alright, this one, and this one might be here for shredding. That's the example part. Alright. I'm also gonna take these out, I think. Although I will just shred this thing first, I think. Shred it! I'm so surprised that it actually got worn this bad. And hasn't actually torn. That's so surprising to me. Oh, there you go. Let's just shred it past any sleeve that I run. Although this one is mostly actually throwable, what can we call it? Not worth keeping. I'm gonna keep little wires because they are pre-thingied. Don't know if I can use them, but I'm gonna try, or at least I'm gonna think about trying. I need my little garbage bag. There you go. That's why I have the garbage bag. For all the space. Actually, I put something in here that I might be able to use. Although, nah, it's too small. But it's so nice and purple. Yeah, but it's not lighting. Quit it. But this thing is also nice. Yep, quit it. That's my brain for you. As long as it's not out of the house yet, it's gonna be repurposed. If you're not careful. So I gets to be careful. Otherwise things are gonna get repurposed. I will also use this part in its entirety. Let's just keep it together. And also, I say it's gonna get repurposed. It's not gonna get repurposed. It's gonna be put in a box or a bag with me planning to repurpose it and never actually getting around to it. But this one is empty. One piece of fabric. There you go. One piece of falling apart fabric. Oh, right. These are also ready to go. Let's just see if there's anything salvageable. I mean, I can use this for rags, which is fine. But there's not a lot of it actually usable for rags. Let's see. This is usable for rags. Somewhat. The middle part is just not good normal. I've never had anything be this worn through in my life. Which is fine for rags actually, but still, that's nuts, man. No, this is also pretty much unusable. There you go. Hi, Luna. Well done. How did it go? This side is even worse. How much did you give? Or how much could they take from you? About half a liter? One baggie. I think one baggie is about half a liter. Or more baggies. More than one baggie. Space, make space, make space. Need more space to be made. Well done. Good job. I should too. Alright. That's apparently what we're doing now. Now don't drive a car, or at least be careful. Sit down for a little while. Eat something. Don't exercise. I don't know, all the things they told you. This is... oh my lord. Oh well. Don't need the little things, but it's not that much work. Yeah, drink tons of water, or at least enough to rehydrate what you just lost. It's just gonna fall apart. There we go. Well done. Good, good, good. If you're donating blood, I should actually donate blood as well. I've been thinking about it for quite some time, but never got around to it. As in, never did it. You need to actually go there and set up an appointment and get checked out and fill in the lists of stuff and actually take out time of your day to do these things. All right, let's go. That one. Need that border removed. Don't think I had this with any of the other ones. Could leave it, but it used to be very thick fabric actually. I'm surprised that it has worn down. I've said that 10 times, but I am very surprised that it's so much worn down. All right. Cut it through the middle ones and then have two nice pieces of fabric for cleaning things. Get that pieces of yarn out of there because they're gonna fall out anyway. One. Were you still listening to the stream during the taking of blood, or were you doing something else? I don't know. Don't know if you have to actually pay attention or that you're allowed to listen to whatever. This is a very flimsy one. Oh well. I've been trying to tidy up all kinds of stuff in the house, but it does require finishing projects, and I suck at finishing projects. Because at some point the project gets so boring. Or I've decided to do boring projects anyway, just because I feel like I need to do them, like with the pants. Somehow that did not go straight. That is very, very weird. Oh well. One side. Second side. Also seems like netting. Almost. Oh well. Third side. And the fourth side. Next. This doesn't really need to take this long, and I could just leave them on, but I'm always scared that the cats find some weird yarn thing in the house and eat it. Try to minimize little strings like these. Sometimes I throw them in the washer before I actually start using them. But that loosens up a lot more, and then I get freaking hairballs of yarn. I might as well use them before I take that chance. They are clean. Presumably. Well, yeah, they're clean. I have used them. I have cleaned them before using them. What time is it here? Oh. Yeah, no, never mind. That does explain why I'm getting tired then. Oh well. Let's see if I can, after this, finish up one little damn project, or at least properly start one. What do I want to do? It probably has to do with the sewing machine. So either I don't want to do the pants. Pants are annoying. I could try to make a pillowcase. Make a case for the pillowcase, please. I should get the ironing iron here for my next projects. Otherwise, yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go. Getting tired. Should go to bed in not too long though. Let's see. Tomorrow, I don't think I have anything. I'm gonna cut my hair tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna go to the hairdresser. I'm gonna shave it off, or at least mostly. So next stream, this back of the head, not gonna be as hairy anymore. Gonna be shorn, I think. Not shaven. Shaven is slick. Shorn is just very short, right? I have had it almost very short with the Jesus words, man, with the buzzy machine. Short on the sides and a little one size longer on the top. Now I just want it all short, just because I want to try it. It's actually the first time I'm kind of nervous. Don't know why. Got my hair cut. Well, that time I was nervous. First time I got my hair cut short, I was very nervous. I haven't been to the hairdressers all that often, so I was fairly new as well, but the lady was so sweet. And I donated the hair. So, never heard from them again, but probably some administrative error. So hopefully somebody is walking around with my hair on their head. That would be nice. Or maybe not anymore. It has been like 7 years. Or maybe it's still in storage. I don't know. I don't know how those things work. I wish I could check my blood sugar more easily. I think a lot of people actually would like that, but I don't have any actual medical issues. I just would like to check because I feel like there's something not quite right with it. I would like to check if that is the case. Because if it's not, then I buy a blood sugar thingy. And then it's not, then I bought the damn thing for jack shit. It's not really a thing you can put on Craigslist or anything. Or whatever kind of Facebook marketplace you've got. Alright, almost through. Gonna put these away because otherwise they'll be in my way. I've been watching a lot of declutter videos. This is not decluttering, but this is what I do like to do. I am not a minimalist. I like having stuff in case I need stuff. Alright, done. But it is fun to see what works for other people. Alright, be right back. Gonna throw these where the other rags live for cleaning. Well, for mostly craft cleaning and stuff, and cleaning like wood glue and stuff. It's not for regular daily cleaning because they leave little pieces of yarn. But it's quite nice to be able to just wipe something and throw the damn rag away. Although I do wash them quite often. Alright, I will be right back. Gonna throw them where they live, and I might get talking with my boyfriend or maybe not. So I might be back very fast or decently fast. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. It took a little longer than anticipated. I have no idea how long I've been gone, but it felt like a bit too long. He had questions. As expected. I didn't think it would take this long. Alright. I'm gonna try to actually prepare something. Don't know what yet. Make one out of some of the fabric that I have. Let's see if I can go inside again. This is the example I have. This is just more fabric and other things. There you go. Fabric and other things go to the side. I need a bigger desk. This is the reason I don't make stuff. My parents-in-law built this desk and it's just small. Alright, how big do we need this to be? Further, a little bit further. Let's put this. Oh, it is already inside out. That's fine. Do I want to make it like this? Do I need to make it? I could make it a little smaller. But I do need this edge thing. That's just one layer. Over. I did make it pretty much the right size. I just didn't really put all the bits and bobs where they should go. Don't think the size is too important though. Pull it over. Where did we end up? Somewhere there. We have another one. It's possible to get out of this. Don't think so. A little bit further. A little bit further. I think that should be possible to do. Make the pillowcases. Let's see. Let's take the. I'm just gonna tear it again. It might tear into itself. Probably fine. Just have a few sheets that are pretty much the correct size. And then some. I think I should have enough on the other one as well. Can actually make 2 pillowcases from this one. Right? No, I can't. Can make 1.5. Let's just start somewhere. Right. Let's cut it here. Don't really care about not lining up to those things. It's something that will last a little bit more. Or at least that will last a little bit before I need to buy new stuff, because somewhere in the next 5 years we're gonna have to move anyway. So I would prefer to. I am planning to buy a new bed once we move, because this one is annoying me. Which is not the only reason, because it's getting old as well. So I would like a new bed in our new house. And once we have a new bed, I would like a new... How the heck? Wait, where did the other ones go? Did I fold it? What did I do? No, I can't find stuff. I think I've just twisted it. Alright. Yes, right? Yeah, that's pretty much... Yeah, alright. I just twisted the thing. Alright. Now wait. No, one over a bit. And this one on that. Yeah, pretty much. And one pretty much the same size. So I just need these pillowcases to last me a couple more years. And then I'm gonna get a new bed and a new blanket. And if I need, because I also need a new blanket because it's not actually the right size. If I get a new blanket, I might as well get new pillowcases. And stuff. Probably new pillows because we are sweaty people, so sometimes that just happens. Right, that's number 2. Did I rotate it again? Line it out somewhat. Which side was the one that I needed to do something with? I think this one. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, there we go. This one. Nice and somewhat straight. There you go. A lot of tearing fabric. Alright, I can leave this one just for measurement as well, which is convenient. Alright. Get the straight pieces of yarn. All the straight bits and bobs, because we don't need them. Could have cut it, but I don't feel like it, because it's easier to tear it if you have the space. Alright, let's go. The other one should be similar, although I did not measure the size. I'm gonna put the bottom one on top because that was my measuring device. Check for the outside and the inside, but I think I can figure it out. It does have a slightly different fabric on the outside and the inside. This one goes here. Let's see what size this is. I also have a few more creative projects. Excuse me. To the sides, but If this is about the same size, I might as well combine the two, just as if it were the blanket it came from. It means I will have 3 pillowcases pretty much the same size as opposed to 2. This one is actually a bit bigger. Nice. Alright. I can actually do that. I think it's pretty much somewhat similar. Alright. Let's fold this one over. Just to have an actual surface to check. Alright, this is how it got turned around because I folded sideways, which is not supposed to happen. Right. It's gonna get cut off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It does not really matter. Okay, I rotated this one as well. It's a bit longer, so I might be able to actually fold it up. Oh, this is. Why did I make this one small? Did I cut it the wrong way, or did I just not pay attention? Probably wasn't paying attention. It's probably fine. A little bit bigger or smaller, it don't matter. Although I did apparently cut it fairly small. Look at the difference. Oh well. No crying over spilled milk. Put the smallest ones together. Don't know how much the camera picks up, but the visual of this fabric is real confusing. Alright, next. Alright, this one's a bit better sized. I think this one should be. Yeah, it does seem like it. Otherwise, well. And a small edge trimming. Also fine. Alright. I'm gonna finish this and I'm probably gonna go to bed because I don't really have the energy to actually do something with it today. I might iron it. I could take the last thing apart because it is actually not necessary anymore. I will just wing it, to be honest, from now on. Let's make a nice stack, though. Oh, the little pieces. There you go. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. To the side. Yarn. Go away. Leave me alone. That's what you get if you tear it. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It's gonna get cut off eventually. Just not right now. cotton. I don't want to get being able to eat it. So. Don't know why the first one became so small. That's odd. Oh. Project pillowcases. On the top it is quite frayed somehow. Yeah. Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3. The other ones as well. I think I already stacked them properly. All 3 of them. All 6 of them actually. Do you have any of those that are extra small? This might be the smallest or the bottom. But I want my smallest as well. Alright. Nice stack of fabric in a decent size. Same goes for the other one. Come on, let me stay there. I'm not gonna do the binding together things. I'm gonna throw those out. I've decided I don't want to. Piece of foam board keeps falling over. I should do more interesting things on stream, but right, we could tear this thing apart as well. And these 2 I will just put on top of this one. Maybe we can use them or something. Right, make a nice stack for an optional next project. I left this part, which is fine. Rotate. Rotate. Probably need to iron them. Well. Or I could use this part. Either which ways. Don't really matter. Actually, put it like this. It don't matter none. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Alright. It's 11 here. These are gonna be the pillowcases. Actually, these are gonna be the leftover bits that might be needed in the pillowcases. Let's put them in the middle. There you go. This can go to the side. This can go. And this can be torn to shreds. Let's finish up this last one. Because I only need it for measuring and I don't really feel like measuring anymore. Shouldn't have brought the other ones to where they go because it gives me better work. I need to bring these things there as well. Oh. Let's hope I can sleep tonight. That's always the biggest question. Most of this is really much falling apart. Oh Lord. Sure. It just goes around corners by itself. Nice. That makes my life a lot easier, actually. Alright. Do we have one or both? Oh, it's two sides. Alright. That's fine. I'll do these later. Let's see what we can salvage. Not a whole lot. Oh dear. What you got? Not a lot. I'm gonna actually listen to the music as well because it's so quiet here. So quiet here. Oh. Right, somewhat to the middle. There we go. Try to save this part, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So somewhere here. Right. Apparently somebody lay on one specific side on the pillow. As you do. Okay. Sure. Why not? This is why not. Alright. Thankfully, I could just throw it out. And these ones can go. Too much. And now for the little leftover bits and bobs. Right, if I'm done with this one, I'm gonna go because I need to sleep. A lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Tomorrow. I was thinking about when I was gonna stream again. I will stream on Monday again, but I might be back sooner. I don't think I have anything tomorrow evening. My boyfriend does all the cooking now, so that makes life a lot easier for me with planning streaming and stuff. Because if I couldn't make it before dinner, I had to finish cooking. Because you can't just stop cooking, and I suck at planning. So I didn't really. Well, though I did have quite a long streak where I actually been able to keep it up, but That did cost me other things because I am a very slow cook. Didn't get around to much else. Cooking and housekeeping. Except because it's so boring. There's so many other projects I want to do. Thankfully, my boyfriend still likes cooking, so sure, if you feel like it, I'll try to help you in other ways that are a lot less boring to me, and also maybe take a little less time. He's faster than me, so with cooking, so that's probably fine. Almost. So he was gonna make a nice stew tomorrow. He was working from home, so he figured that he'd just be able to put it on in the morning and then get back to work. Because he has a project that needs to be taken care of. And the stew doesn't take much time if you have it prepared. Which will probably make the house smell very nice. I have newspapers to do. AKA, long story short, I might be back tomorrow evening because the food should be done in time. Or I might be back Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I don't think I have anything this weekend, right? Didn't I? Actually, I have something Sunday, so it might be on Saturday, and otherwise we shall see. On the Monday after, during the day, I have my first yoga class. Never done yoga, although I heard a lot of good things about it, and I know vaguely. Well, I had a introductory school thing with yoga and Zumba and whatever the fuck at some point, so I know vaguely what it's about, but not from an actual proper professional in a grown-up setting. So we shall see. That's on Monday. We shall see if it's something for me. I prefer doing things like that in groups because I cannot concentrate on those classes by myself when I would be at home watching a YouTube tutorial or something. Don't have the patience. But if it's a nice setting with somebody teaching me and being all serious and stuff, that should be fun. So I might be back any other day, except probably not Sunday. And if not, I will be back on Monday evening, the usual time. But hopefully I'll be back. I will probably be streaming boring things again, because this is just what I need to do to get my desk more empty, and I can't be bothered doing it during the daytime because I get distracted by other things. That's why I stream it, because then at least I don't get as distracted as much. Maybe because I just need to keep talking about things I'm currently doing, and that makes me focus more. Or maybe because I get with my nose pushed on the facts that it's a mess and that I need to actually get my ass going or get the sewing machine going at that. Otherwise it just doesn't get done, and I'm the one who decides that it needs to get done, so I'm the one who has to do it. Alright, that's the last one. Let's go. I shall see you again at least next Monday, maybe sooner. We shall see. Garbage baggy. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and